we received word that Vertex Pharmaceuticals has in fact applied to Health Canada for seeking approval for Trikafta to be available to Canadians living with cystic fibrosis.
Tell us what this medication will do to patients.
So this medication is what they call a gene modulator medication. It's part of the precision medicines family. And what it does is it actually changes the way cystic fibrosis appears in the body at the cellular level. So it modifies the gene to fix the defect in the cells that cause the symptoms that people with cystic fibrosis live with.
Is there a hope that this is a cure, or is this more of an ongoing treatment that will need to be taken indefinitely?
So they're calling this a control, which is the closest thing that we have ever seen to a cure in this lifetime. So it is a medication that needs to be taken daily, but it has proven, and we've seen in Canada, patients who are taking this medication who over a period of time take tests and test negative for cystic fibrosis.
And the availability of this drug, do you know if it's going to be covered or will it have to be out of pocket for patients?
So that's a big, big question, Clark. So Trikafta is the fourth gene modulator drug that's been now applied for Health Canada approval. There are three that are already available to Canadians, and they are called Cogeco, Orkambi, and Symdeko, all by the same manufacturer. Now, all of those medications are available through private insurers, and Cogeco is actually available to Ontarians through OHIP. However, Cogeco only impacts about 5% of the CF population because Cogeco speaks to a very specific gene, whereas Trikafta, and the reason why this is so groundbreaking and life-changing is that Trikafta actually speaks to 90% of the CF population in Canada. So to answer your question, it is our hope that it'll be covered by the province and it'll be added to the provincial formulary. The province are in talks right now. There are a few provinces in Canada that are in talks right now with Vertex on what they call a portfolio deal, which would include all of the medications. And it's our hope and our dream, obviously, that Trikafta would be included in those negotiations once we get Health Canada approval.
And as a parent with a child suffering from CF, what does this mean to you personally?
So, yeah, that's a big question too. I actually have two children living with cystic fibrosis, and you know, when my journey with Cystic Fibrosis Canada first started about 10 years ago, a member of the board of directors had a conversation with me, and he told me, Macrina, your job is to keep them healthy for 10 years. Within 10 years, within their lifetime, like within 10 years, there will be a cure for them. And so every day since then, my goal waking up is just to keep them healthy and keep them well. Both of them are fundamentally healthy. They've both had a couple of surgeries. They're both on a lot of medication. They take, they do treatments every single day. They're back and forth to CHEO. Their life is anything but normal. And with this medication, we have hopes of a normal life, a normal life expectancy. They can expect to grow old and give me grandchildren and live a full and productive, healthy, happy life. So this drug just means so much to our community because at this point in time, life expectancy is not great. And depending on when you're born, Braden, 50% of all children born in 2006, that was the year Braden was born, can expect to see 37. And I'm 39. So when you put that into perspective, I don't want to bury my kids, and this drug might make it so I don't have to. So it's really exciting.
And of course, we wish you the very, very best. Thank you so much for doing this, and fingers crossed.
thank you very much for having me, and thanks for bringing light to this journey that has been long and arduous, but our community sees a light at the end of the tunnel now, and just thank you so much for your support.